Hi everyone, this is ASMR Nova Star, and I thought that I would do a little bit of drawing tonight. Okay, we'll get started. Guess I gotta sharpen some of my pencils. Keep that out. Got my little blender. Page open here. I'm sorry if you guys hear any background noise. I'll do my best to edit it out, but a lot of my neighbors are coming home for dinner and that kind of thing. I live in an apartment. They like to slam doors, and we got lots of airplanes going by today, so be some people going on trips. They're coming back from trips. Okay, so I am going to take, where's my pencil? Oh, this one. I'm just going to start with, I don't know if you can see that. I'm having a hard time focusing with my lighting, so I'm just going to take this woodless pencil. I'm going to sharpen it a little bit more. Nice and sharp. Okay. So, I was thinking of, I love drawing trees. So I'm going to start with that, and maybe I'll put some cherry blossoms on it or something. Okay? Okay, so I usually just start with something like that. I'm just gonna have to go with it. Okay, so I'm gonna start making some branches right here. I think what I love about drawing trees is it's very random. You can pretty much just, put your branches wherever you want them, and by the time you're done, by the time you actually have even some flowers or some leaves on the branches, usually it looks pretty good. I haven't drawn in a while, so and I'm gonna have to push down a little bit hard with the lead so you guys can hear it. Okay. I like old ragged trees. Something about them. I love when you're taking a drive out in the country and you see a big field, and right in the middle of that field is a tree is standing all by itself. For some reason it's just beautiful to me. I don't know why. Kind of I guess it represents solitude. So I'm just gonna quickly make some branches here. I'll get into the cherry blossoms, I think, is what I'm gonna want to do. Say, when I was a kid, I was drawing all the time and always with pencil, and I always had lead pencil all over my hands all the time. So, I've actually moved so many times all over Canada. I don't have much of my drawings anymore, which is kind of sad to say. Went through a couple phases where I just kind of chucked everything out, and you know, look back now and I kind of wish that I kept them, but that's okay. Okay. I don't know if you guys have noticed, I try my best to do smooth editing in a lot of my videos. My new camera, which is it's a Nikon. Anyways, so the fact that it's not an actual camcorder, it only gives me 20 minutes of recording time for video at a time. The videos are recorded in 1080p, so HD, and takes a while. So I'm going to do this in 2 parts on this video. So it's just a heads up. Okay, so I'm just gonna put some more down here. Just kind of random, nothing crazy, nothing spectacular. Okay, so I'm gonna do some of the bark here. I'll blend that in afterwards. My neighbors have I don't know what they're watching now, but they have their TV really loud sometimes, and I've been watching MASH a lot. And it's not even that they're watching MASH, it's that they put on the movie, and they put on the DVD, and then they walk away from it. So it is left on the menu with the MASH music on a loop for a good, I don't know, half an hour, almost every night. So as you can imagine, it's a little irritating, but I don't know. So hopefully I'll get some quieter neighbors when I move, but you never can tell, eh? Okay. Okay. Here's my basic tree. I think we need some more, right? It's kind of bare down here. So I really hope you guys can hear their movie, because it is loud on my end. Okay. Not the most beautiful tree, but we'll go with it. And sometimes you come out with something you never thought you could do. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is just something to give it a little more depth. We'll see if it works. What I like to do is I'm gonna add some shadow. Start down here. Thickness. Something like that. And I'm gonna do it up here. I actually am planning a tattoo right now. I only have one, and it's a star. Go figure. And it's actually, I'm thinking of doing a cherry blossom tree, just on my shoulder blade. And I love blackbirds, or ravens, that kind of thing. I just want to have like their silhouette in it, and have a couple cherry blossoms. And I need to find someone that's very, very good at details, because the bark for the tree, I want it to have hidden pictures in it. And yeah, excited for that. I don't know, I've always liked trees. Even the scraggly old creepy ones. One of the reasons I use forests a lot for my guided imagery kind of videos, because I just find them so mystical and relaxing. Takes you away from everything. Oh, okay, let's do this one just to give it a little bit more depth. Nothing crazy. I'm gonna do for now, for that part of it. And once you start, it's hard to stop. Okay, so I'm gonna wait a bit for their movie to be done. And I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna put some cherry blossoms and stuff on it, okay? Right. So I was thinking I'm gonna pull these branches over a little bit more and bring them down. So I notice a lot of cherry blossom trees tend to come down a little more than that. Okay. Let's see. Oops. Okay, these are all, I notice these are all kind of a little too similar. So, put some randomness in here. Okay, let's see. How much brings these down a little bit. Okay, let's give us a little more, some places to put some flowers, and I'll do a little bit of leaves too. Okay, so let's see. It's hard to stop drawing branches once you start. Okay, I'm gonna do a little more shading up here, just a little bit. Oops. Okay, I don't know what's going on here, but trees are not perfect. I remember actually one of the first times I ever felt ASMR. It just came to me right now. I was in, I don't know if I mentioned this. Oh no, I don't think I did. I was in daycare. We had one of the girls that was working there was a very good artist. And I remember sitting and watching her one day. She was drawing Mickey Mouse for us. Yeah. And just watching her draw, and actually how good it was, just sent my body in tingle heaven. It was unbelievable. I was so relaxed, and I was a pretty talkative child, and I was quiet for a little while after that. My mom picked me up and she asked me if I was okay. And I just told her that I was relaxed, and that's pretty much it. I never really, actually I've never told anybody about those feelings, the ASMR, the tingles, and there was another woman that I worked with. I worked at a home hardware once, and she just had this energy about her. She was such a nice person, and the way she spoke, and the way she used her hands, she just was a very loving person too. And she constantly gave me those feelings. I loved when she would come up and talk to me, and I just loved it. I also had one other person that did that. Was in school. One of my teachers. It was my English teacher. He was a very gentle type of person. And he would read to us, and oh my goodness. I understand why so many people fell asleep in his classes. Okay, so let's start on some flowers. I'm just going to do the basic outline of them for now. My pencil is a little bit dull, so I'm going to sharpen it. Okay. Actually, it's very sharp. I notice when it's this sharp, what I like to do is grind it down a little bit, just on anything, because I don't like it breaking as I'm drawing. There we go. Okay. So, I'm going to start over here, and we're just going to do just kind of just a shape. I'll bring in some more details after, and you'll see what it looks like. Okay, so I'll show you. I'll do these first. So what I'm going to do first is, now that I have my outline, it's pretty dark, just go in. I'm going to use yellow. I'm going to sharpen it. This I don't mind being very, very sharp, because I need it. So what I do, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but I take, and the center has little yellow parts that come out. Just a little detail. And then I go back and just take the pink again. Just shade it in. Something like that. So pink just glides over the yellow. Something like that. So I'm going to do some leaves. This one I'm not going to sharpen. Kind of like when they're dull. Just random little specks of green in there. So there's that. I'm going to take my pink again. I'll draw some more. Just kind of gonna have a little bit of a longer shape, and I should make them a little bit flat. Not very detailed. It's kind of fun. And they grow in little bunches too, on the right in the middle of the branches sometimes. So do that right on the branch. Something like that. Do some on this side now. I'm gonna zoom this in a little bit, okay? Actually pretty easy to do, just like this. I mean, there's different ways of doing them. This is the way I like to do them. Just like that. I would love to go to China and see the temples and all the cherry blossom trees. It'd be beautiful. There. Looks like a heart. Yeah, I'm smudging that's the only thing about that. I wish I was ambidextrous, use both of my hands. And just kind of put the yellow wherever. When they're that small, you're not going to see the detail anyways. And then we'll just color this in with pink. if I haven't drawn in a while, I find that my hand gets very sore very quickly in using pencil crayon. I'm going to press down so hard and to do outlines and stuff like that. It's almost like exercise for your hand. I remember one time I was drawing for so long that my hand actually cramped up like that. I had a hard time opening it. Okay, I'll just do these. Let's see, lead. That's probably why I'm smudging everywhere. So, that's that. Do a couple more leaves. Actually, with these kind of drawings, I even like to leave some of it bare anyways, you know. It's almost like it's fall. Okay. Just gonna blend some of the bark. This thing works amazing. It makes it look like it's a black and white picture, you know. Blends. Okay, so there's my drawing video so far. I might do another one. I'll come back to this. Okay, thanks for watching, guys.